Alright, 1 second, guys. Right, 1 second, guys, just starting up. Alright, let's just see. Alright, there we go. 1 second, guys, just going to move speakers around. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. Let's just turn that way. There we go. Right, guys, good afternoon. How we doing? Who we got in? Aaron, Vic. Some people are previewing your live. Keep them interacting. Okay. Storage. There we go. Oh, bear with me a second, guys. I just got to look at that. Let's just discard. There we go. Sorry, TikTok just moving this around. Right. Areas of interest you should be able to see right now. There we go. Putting that there. Bear with me. Okay, mic volume is low. How's that? Is Peter Cole, is the mic volume better? Any better? Let me know if we have much better. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Cool. Sorry, just the dog was scratching at the door to come in. So, two key levels we're looking at today are 46.25, lower blue zone, and 46.50, higher blue zone up here. So if we get close above there, we're going to trade up towards 46.85, I think it is. We get below here, we're going to look to trade down towards 4600. So just waiting, let the market come to us. We're not going to chase it. It's been a decent morning so far. Let's say one trade. It is 2 trades, 1 break even, 1 win. First trade was this morning on live stream. Hit a nice TP, and then we got stopped at break even. How's your day been, guys? Let me know how your day's been. We are, hi Trolley, happy not seen you for a while. Good afternoon. We've got a few coming in that old names that I've not seen for a while. Thanks for lighting up the gifts. Not quite sure what that means yet. Tom Price, good afternoon. Zhao, good afternoon. Now guys, listen, great news. The MOC trade panel for MT5 is now live. It is now live. We've got a launch offer, one-time fee. You got access to it for life. It's one-time fee. It's effectively trade management, risk management, lockout for profit or loss. It's superb, voice activated on TPs, stop losses. You set the lockout periods depending on how much you're looking to achieve. So if that's something you're really interested in, if you really want to sort of like take your trading to the next level, it's a superb, call it an EA for MT5. You plug it, basically download the files, plug them in, and then it'll work on your MT5 account. It will only work on one account. What you think the market could do? Listen, in terms of what the market could do, we know what it could do. It could go up, it could go down. But I'm only going to be interested in a close above 4650.5 and a close below 4625.7. So this upper blue line here, this lower blue line here, close above or close below, that's what I'm interested in. Until we do that, I'm going to do absolutely nothing. Mr. Matt King, good afternoon, how are you? So yeah, we're live right now on YouTube and TikTok. Waiting for gold to come to us. There's no real news that's gonna move. Have you had this bad market before? I've never seen so many fakes. Yeah, look, I mean, look, ultimately you got to remember it's August. It's renowned for being a strange month, as is December's different because you tend to have a seasonal period through November, December, January for gold, which is generally a bullish season. Now, when it comes to August, the liquidity is low, and market makers can have a bit of a field day, really, because, you know, realistically, you've got low liquidity in the market, so any kind of moves, they can push it one way or another. Wait for can I pay anyone's bills? Inbox me. Nice, Ashraf. I'm sure everyone will take you up on that offer. But I presume you don't want any money off people first, right? So it's very nice of you to have a charity, Ashraf. So, Umar, you didn't have to delete or mute him. He's yeah, love it. Bling hat. Yeah, exactly. Get him to set you up a live account if he wants to pay you bills. It's very kind of him. You know, just send in your details and I'm sure he'll send you a transfer. Very kind of him. You know, it's not often you find people that generous these days. So we are sitting tight, guys. We're sitting tight. We're waiting for the market to come to us. Don't need to do anything. We've taken I just sorry guys, I just I didn't even realize that was on. Where's it coming from? There we go. 1 second. I think we've got a 80s Spotify mix playing there by all by accounts. So let me just. There we go. Thanks for letting me know. One second, guys. Yeah, thanks, Umar. I didn't even know it was on. I can't hear it with this. It was coming out the phone. Yeah, so what have we got? What was the questions I just missed? No, okay. Who have we got on YouTube today? Who have we got on YouTube? I can see Peter Cole is there. I can see Mr. Matkin is there. We've got Aaron. We've got Vic. Do we have Anna? Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the best for today's session. May you all have a green portfolios day. Well, always the good wishes from Umar. So let's just sit tight. We've got our alerts set out, our markers set out for what we want to see on gold. Let me just lock those in. Hold on, lock that in. There we go. So effectively what we're waiting for, guys, is a close below like this, a wick up, and then we'll sell the low. Or we're waiting for a close above like this, a wick down, buy the highs, and look to trade it back up to the top of the range. So that's all we're waiting for, one or the other. I'm not going to be trading in this range. Reason I don't want to trade in this range is we don't have any clear candle space. Very different to what we saw this morning. So this morning, if you had a look, or even yesterday's trade that I sent out to members, you had clear candle space here of 160 pips. This morning you got clear candle space. When we closed above this structure here, you got clear candle space of 370 pips. But after that, okay, yeah, I'll just check that 1 second. Yeah, Discord's in. Yeah, it's all fine. What's that? Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So yeah, we're just gonna sit tight now, guys. There is, oh, let me just get that used. Claim activated. Use. One second, TikTok. There we go. Okay, guys on TikTok, let me know how long you've been trading and what markets you trade. Do you specifically trade gold? Do you trade something else? Are you new to trading? Are you just looking for someone to follow to see if you can understand the concepts of trading? Just let me know. How long have you traded this model? Since 2020. Since 2009, I was a swing trader. Mr. Bolos, good afternoon. How are you? I am Kayak. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. So yeah, 2009 to 2020, swing trader with sentiment analysis, focusing on commitment of traders and seasonal buyers. After that, well, it was kind of after COVID and Trump's first term, I had to change style. It was infuriating with the tariffs, the swings. You'd be in profit, and then next thing you'd know, the market just reverses on a tweet or until he got banned, and then it was just a nightmare. Everything stopped working. Do you have daily or monthly targets? No, I don't. I just take trade setups. So if I see it, I'll take it. Now, what I will do, let's say I get 10% up for the month. I'll probably be a bit more aggressive with like profits rather than just taking it off at 50% off at TP1. If we've got a nice big clean range like this, I'll try and hold it and look for bigger returns to maximize it. And that's the type of thing that I would look to do, because look, as they say, you never know when opportunities are going to come and when they don't. So there's no point having there's no point having a target of $2,000 and you stop it as soon as you get $1 over that, and then that day there's maybe 2 or 3 more trades or 1 more trade that sets up and you don't take it, and the next 2 days there's no setups. So I'm a big believer, if the setup's there and it's between your trading times, you take the trade. Now if you've had a day and literally you've taken 1 trade and you've just done 2 or 3 days profit, what you'd say would be happy, then sometimes what that can do is I'd say, right, look, that's a monster trade, walk away, because you've got dopamine flying around your system now. You just smashed a trade out the park. You're naturally going to try and gravitate and feel like overconfident that you're going to want to take more trades. So if that's the position you find yourself in, I'd say, look, go and do something that is going to steady the ship a little bit, whether it's go to the gym, read a book, go for a walk, do something like that. So if you have just joined, guys, just remember what I do here, this is purely for educational purposes. Best just put that on the chart. I don't want anyone what's going on? Okay, something right, why is that? Okay, I hate it when it does this. Okay, that's moving. Oh, I know why. No. There we go. Okay, so yeah, just sitting tight. Like I said, there's we've got COMEX opening in 13 minutes. What else is going on today? I don't think anything till 3 o'clock. Yeah, nothing till 3 o'clock. And then tomorrow you got core PCE 130 and prelim GDP quarter on quarter. So it's a quiet afternoon of news. Consumer confidence, not sure if that's going to give any significant moves today. But we are looking forward to September, mid-September, getting back to normal, where we can get some more liquidity in the market as everyone comes back to work. Institutions are back in full flow. Market makers won't be able to have so much fun with us folk that have stayed in the market the whole time. Let me just see what's going on with NASDAQ. Okay, so NAS has had a nice little bounce after yesterday. I've really gone off trading indexes. Don't really see anything. I think we've got a little bit of clear space. Yeah, I just don't see anything on indexes anymore. I think that'd be the only thing. How many points we've got there? 100 points. But in order to get there, we've got to see a rally of 150. So yeah, I'd stay away from that one as well. Not really anything that's jumping out at me. Yes, let's have a look. Okay, so if this 15-minute candle comes down, taps the zone like this, and then we get a 15-minute bullish candle, then we could look at BPCs from the bottom of the range. And the reason for, or range trade, the reason for that is because we're going to have two decent bearish body candles down to the bottom of the range. It just comes down to how big the bullish candle would be. As long as we can get at least 60 pips out of it without coming into any traffic, we could look for a potential buy setup. So right now, yeah, there wouldn't be anything to do. So Danesh, how long you been trading, mate? I am Kayak. What about yourself? How long you been trading? Blinghap, how long have you been trading? Who else we got in here? Cindy, what about yourself? What's a flash goal? So something about a flash goal. No idea what that means on TikTok, but apparently something's just popped up. So see if you can, if any of you understand it, let me know. What's happening on YouTube, guys? I read somewhere Comics Time has been shifted 10 minutes early at 8:20. Let's have a look. Spencer. I'm not seeing. Well, I don't see that, but I'll. Hey mate, how you doing? Andrea C, good afternoon. So we are watching the gold market right now. We're looking to see if gold will tap 46.25. If it does, potential for buyers. If we get a bullish 15-minute candle. More signings. What has Marmouche signed? I know Savino's was the. I know Savino's come, but the new Chelsea. Yeah, I mean we've brought in, I don't know what, 230 million-ish I think on sales. Do you know what, we could sign Harry Kane back again and everyone would say his pants. Just that's how likable Spurs are. So just remember, guys, the MOC trade panel is now live. It's available, one-time fee, 97 quid, and it's available on MT5. One-time purchase, it's there for life. And then what's this? Markets now face 2 wars and 2 economic wars. I'll come to that. Spurs are back. We'll see. All right, let's see if we can get gold to be back into our price point where we want to be a buyer. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community. Who's posting nasty stuff, eh? Can't you just be nice? Okay, steady. 5 minutes. I just want to see price drop down here. Massive sell incoming. We'll see. Let's not try and count our chickens before they've hatched, right? Let's wait for confirmation. I tell you what, while we're waiting for that, guys, I'm just gonna go get a bottle of water. Go grab yourself a coffee or something. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Yeah, Alana, you eating? Okay, I need you to eat more. Okay, good girl. Okay, well, eat more. Quickly, eat more. Shh, Daddy's working. Are you near ocean? Who's that to? Alright, okay guys, we're getting a little bit of a drop, but I need it to drop further. So oh, I'm going to open my parcel while I wait for this market to move. Oh, massive seal. Okay, look at you, Umar. Very quick-witted there. But that was a... Love it. I didn't realise you were that witty, Umar. It's like getting into Fort Knox, this thing. Is this gold? Yes, Adam, it is gold, but there's not a lot to do, so we're just waiting. We've got our price levels marked out, which is the zone at the bottom, the blue line at the bottom, the blue line at the top. And while I'm waiting for the markets to do that, I'm just opening my parcels from today just to see the goodies. Okay. Alright, done. So yeah, we're looking at buys above here if we get a close above. We're going to look for sells if we get a close below 46.26. But depending on the way the market gets down to this lower zone, if we get some nice solid bearish bodied candles and then we get a bullish candle down here, we'll also look for buys like we did yesterday when price came into, oh, let me just bring it, like when price came into here and we sent this out as a trade alert and we caught this move up here. So that's what we're waiting for, guys. And you know, this is the art of discipline, right? You can try and force trades, you can try and predict, but I always I know, look at that, Umar, make it, that's true, you shouldn't make fun of spelling mistakes. Futures bounce as Brent drops under $90 on renewed Iran optimism. So the question is this economic warfare going to bring Iran back to the table? And judging by if what they're saying there is right, if there's optimism around negotiating table after this new sort of like trade warfare, sanctions, etc., maybe that was the best way forward without the aggression. Probably a lot cheaper on all parties as well. Now, this weekend we have a bank holiday here in the UK, so just bear in mind that maybe Monday is definitely going to be a quiet one Monday morning. So I'm going to be I'm not going to be trading on Monday at all. Okay, I'm not going to be trading at all on Monday. Is anyone here using IC Market Broker? Please help me. No, I'm not using IC. What's wrong? What are you? Do you have an issue with them, Adam? Come on, gold, let's drop. You couldn't connect to MT5. Sometimes there could be server issues. There could be an outage. It could be under maintenance. I mean, usually they save the maintenance stuff until market closes or the weekends. So it might just be an outage. If there, oh sorry Vic, yeah, that was the background noise. That'll be me opening a parcel while I'm waiting for the markets to move. So now I've turned the mic volume up. You're probably picking up all the background noises. But pleasure, Adam. No worries. It was me, Vic. It wasn't Sweet Wrappers. It was my parcel that arrived this morning. So I was just opening it because the market wasn't moving, and I didn't think about the background noise. So apologies. Now, Bitcoin has tapped the level on the daily. Why is that not moving? I'm just looking at Bitcoin, see if there's any. Hourly looks interesting below 76,500, is it, or 78,500? Yeah, 78,500 looks interesting if you get close below here. But realist. Oh, what's going on with the screen on TikTok? There we go. All right, we'll go back to the black screen. It's not liking that white screen. Yeah, Bitcoin's coming into an area where it looks like a nice area for potential buyers. It's a little bit like gold right now. If we get gold down here, we get a bullish candle, then yeah, I'll be looking for buys on gold. Steady session so far. We've been on 36 minutes and we haven't even had a sniff. Not even been close to getting to a trade setup. Let's have a look at what's going on with the DAX. Okay, daily chart. So as we saw on Nasdaq, index caught bid. Same with the DAX. We are in an impulsive move on the daily. It is still a higher low, so potential for this market to run another, what's that, 220 points back up to the previous highs. 4 hour, nice strong candle, but look, realistically, we need to see the market rotate lower, create support, and then push higher. So I'll be looking for BPCs on hourly support, 30-minute support. So yeah, as long as price comes lower, you can look for buys once support has been formed. Yesterday, Discord setup was firemark. I just checked in the morning, had a power outage at that time. Yeah, it was a lovely setup last night. Oh, it's a slow one today. But it's been like, do you know what? I have found that it has been a bit slower of recent. Maybe we need to wait for second week in September. I have found that the markets have moved a little bit more later on in the afternoon, but I'm not changing my trading time. Ahmad, welcome to the stream. It's been very quiet so far. We're waiting for price to drop down to this 46.25 area or up to 46.50 before we do anything. AY London, good afternoon. If you're watching any other key levels or any other markets, let me know. Give me something to talk about. 1 second, the dog wants to come in before he scratches a hole in the door. Come on, stop scratching. Okay, I'm just going to move all this clutter off my desk. There we go. Okay. Come on, gold. Give us some opportunity, please. What have we got now? 113 points. So options right now will be, if the next candle, so we've got 5 minutes for this candle to close, so we're going to get into the zone. Oh, don't it. I was just about to say, if the next candle, if we can close like this and the next candle can drop, I'll look to place a buy stop above the next candle if it can come down and touch, and we'll look to buy as it flips bullish to go back into the direction of the trend. So that's what we're going to look to do. Is the 15-minute time frame bullish or bearish? It's in a range. So how do I define a range? 4 points. But the overall trend, or the higher time frame trend, is bullish, so I'd be much more inclined to trade with that. So looking for buys from support or buys as we break out of resistance. Unless we get a close below support, then you've got change in structure, and we'll be looking for sells on the breakout. So Vic, what are we thinking to the new signing? Are you happy with it, Erin? Yeah, that's what I would look for, but I want it to come down. I want a bearish candle close, strong bearish candle close here. Then I want the next candle to move down, come close towards this level, and then we'll look to trade the flip entry. I don't want to trade a flip entry where we are. There's not enough range. There's only 40 points. Very happy. Getting Marmouche as well will be perfect. Yeah, that would be good, because we need someone other than Richarlison and the most injury-prone striker I think I've ever seen, Solanke. Yeah, so look, the flip's coming. I'm not trading it. I won't look for anything until we get above 46.50. So guys, come on, let me know how long you've been trading for. You are just buying City's rejects. Hey, listen. I think right now, yes, Spurs had a bad game on the opening day, but United to lose to Hull, I think I would have kept quiet. Didn't you give something like 60 million for Santos from Chelsea? Boy's not even played. You could say that about most footballers. 47. And who is he? I reckon your next signing will be Eddie Howe. I'll have a bet with you. let's have a bet on live stream. So this is there's plenty of viewers to witness it. Alan Hansen's words when. God, what was his words? I don't know. So you'd be amazed if Spurs finish in the top 10, yeah? Lunch is the bet. Okay, the Brigadiers. So, Brigadiers, lunch. What was it, Mark? How would you define the last 15-minute close? What type of candle is it? Okay, it's an outside candle. So look, you know, one thing that outside candles are interesting, because the thing about an outside candle, it means that the market broke the low and the high. So one thing I would say when you see an outside candle, so with a bullish close, is did it break the low first? So did it go lower then close higher? If it does, probability would say that the market is likely to push higher. Okay, it's a great question. Now, just because the probability is likely to push higher, I wouldn't do anything with this candle on the basis that you're trading straight into resistance. Okay, let's have a look, see where. Is there anything else we can see? No. Where's the next? Oh, what did I just do? Cancel, 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 cancel. Oh, what happened? Now that was dangerous. Did you see what happened there, guys? I was just trying to move the trade panel and I actually hit buy at the same time. So that was fortunate. I just closed it down straight away. It did make $600, but that was an error on my part. So even if it's in profit or loss, you just close it straight away. Because it wasn't a trade I was trying to place. I was just trying to look at candles behind the trade panel. And I caught this button here. So that was very fortunate, but at least you can see mistakes happen in real time, and the only thing you should do if you make a mistake is hit close straight away. "48 minutes and we're still sat in this range." K Bing, good afternoon. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I know. I mean, look, ultimately people want to see trades, don't they? People always want to see trades. They want to see activity. They want to see profit or loss, predominantly profit. You make profit and then they say you're trading a demo account, you take a loss, and then the grief starts. You're meant to know what you're doing. So I always find it funny with viewers when they're watching you trade, because you actually can't win with what you're doing. People will always make a remark, whether you make a profit or you take a loss. That's it, Will. Will, Jez, top 10, lunch of the Brigadiers. Keyboard warriors, yeah, exactly. So we're just going to wait patiently. We set out the rules for execution prior to, literally within 2 minutes of being on the stream, we knew what we wanted to wait for, and that's what we're doing. We're not just going to take a trade because you guys want to see me take a trade or you want to be in a trade. That'd just be that's effectively gambling, and that's something you need to iron out from your trading. Okay. Golden Slice Co. So either that's a pizza company or someone that trades a lot of gold. Noir FX, hey, how you doing? $10 minutes for the hour candle. Now, look at this. The hourly, we've got resistance here. Now, in 10 minutes, if we do break above that, next candle to wick down, we'll be able to take a so we need to see this hourly close with a strong finish. Eight minutes. Go on, keep pushing. Seven minutes while we're sticking around in this price point. You got any questions, guys, while we're waiting for this market to move? I mean, look, we can't force it. You can see structure points that we marked out at the beginning of the session, and this is what we're looking to trade into, that bit there. That's the cleanest range, and we're also looking to maybe trade down this way. We're just waiting for the market. I think a good way to think about trading is it's like being, I don't know, maybe like being a salesman, right? You're sat there waiting for your clients. You sat there waiting all day, and then at 5 to 5 or 5 to 6, just before you're at the close shop, someone comes in. Now, the salesman that wants to go home because he's not motivated, guess what he'll do? He'll say, sorry sir, we're closing. The one who's motivated and wants to make that money will work that person until they realize that there's no chance or whatever. So, you know, that's the same with trading. Oh God, what? Guys on TikTok, you're just gonna have to bear with me a second. Sorry. 1 second, guys. I apologize. One second.
Take this off you.
No, I'm on.
You can't take this off.
Is it? Is outside? One second.
Now.
Yeah,
What do you say Jesus for?
I'm on screen.
Okay. If I could do it myself, I would.
He's outside. Yes. Unreal. Sorry guys, this has been a slow session, but it's like waiting for paint to dry. Who have we got on YouTube? Have we got any new people on YouTube? Or is it the OGs? Bitcoin, if we break above, if that flips bullish, I think buyers are on here. Very similar setup, to be fair, gold and Bitcoin. Oh, come on. Who finds this the most difficult part of trading? Let me know if you find this the most difficult part. The hell is that? We're waiting for the market. You know? This is where discipline comes in, and you either walk away, break the cycle. Alright, what's that? Oil falls further as US prepares return of diplomats. Let's have a look, see what. Carrie, I'm new, interested in learning. Hi Carrie, how you doing? Thank you for joining in. Is this the first time you've joined our live stream? If so, I'll explain a little bit about what we do. We predominantly focus on trading gold. We did trade NASDAQ and DAX. Ultimately, I've doubled down on just focusing on gold. Just the indexes, I found the markets have got a little bit messy. August is traditionally a little bit of a volatile month, not because there's lots of activity, but more because there's lower activity, and when the market does move, it creates bigger spikes because there's not as many buyers and sellers in the market. So you find it creates bigger volatility due to lower activity, if that makes sense. We're what we call price action traders, meaning I don't really pay any attention to fundamentals out there. I just look at the market structure based off the red and white candles that you can see on the chart.
What's going on with it?
I've shared it with you. It's gone. It cancelled. It cancelled. There's another one on its way. Sorry, guys. Can you close the door? Jesus Christ. Yeah, and as you can tell, this is definitely live, permanently getting interrupted by my considerate family. Unreal. Yeah, so look, we're looking at two potential. Now, we're not going to get a buy set up now from this area. I don't. What have we got? No, we've got 13 minutes to wait. So I would get a buy set up from down here for at least 13 minutes. Anywhere between 13 and 30 minutes. So Carrie, if you're looking for a little bit more information, you can drop me a WhatsApp so website link is just going to be posted in the chat, and WhatsApp link will be posted in the chat as well. It's business WhatsApp, so it's on 24/7. Drop me a message or send me a DM on socials. Be happy to give you any information that you're looking for. Right. One second. What's going on? Okay guys, just waiting now. See if we can... who's that? Mario Hubbard. Hey, I'm good. How are you? I'm very good. Oh God, bloody dog's barking now. Can I ever get... I think I need to get an office. Can't work from home. I get no peace. Dogs.
What's the play?
I've sent you it. Go. Jesus. Oh well, enjoy these lives, right? There's no shortness of interruptions. Nothing like a nice, peaceful environment to do your trading in. It's like the M25, my office. Have you gone? Has she gone?
Yes.
Good. Okay, come on, market. Give us a setup. Not even had one little opportunity yet. So we could look for something like this. This would be an ideal setup. Okay, this one here. So you see how this candle's come down, it's broken through support, then closed. So if we get something like the next candle, I wouldn't trade this one, but I would trade something if it was a candle like this where it broke this candle's low, then I'd trade the high of that, because we've got what, 80 pips. So if we got something like that, obviously that's not going to happen on this one, because if this candle comes into here, the next candle, let's say it comes down, breaks the low of that candle, in order for it to break the high, we've got to come all the way back up there. So the type of entry I would look for if we don't close below would be the next candle to come down here, maybe take the low of that wick, maybe just fill that wick, it doesn't matter, but as long as it goes straight down without creating a top wick first. If it goes straight down, then I'll look to buy the high of that candle. If that makes sense, guys, just type a yes. Seals are ready. Where are you based, Mario? Whereabouts are you based? Now, I know one of the things that people generally struggle with is patience. So there's a few things that people struggle with when it comes to trading. One is initial knowledge. Then what happens is people get knowledge, and then what they do is they scour social media, YouTube for the holy grail. Okay, because when one system isn't working, or one strategy that they know isn't working or isn't giving opportunities, they get bored and they see someone else making money online, and then they try and follow that one, and then what happens is they start getting conflicting ideas, and then it just messes up the whole thing. Another problem is patience. They have the knowledge, then they start getting maybe too much knowledge and getting it all confused. Then they run out of patience because they have knowledge and think they can implement the bits that they have. Then it all gets a little bit confused. Another one will be time. So they don't have enough time, and because they don't have enough time, they try and force trades in the time that they do have, which necessarily shouldn't be taken. And then the final one would be money, because they might be looking to generate extra cash because of current, let's say, economic climate. They want more money to do things that they used to do or that they aspire to do. So then they try and force trades to generate that extra income. If any one of those problems is yours right now, just say yes and tell me which one it is. And then we can start showing you different ways how you can start to maximize time, how you can maximize the money that you have, how you can maximize the knowledge that you have. You know, it's all about putting everything into context and finding something that works for you. Yes, check all the boxes. Okay, yeah. Well, so then what you have to do is you have to start with the first. Daniel, how you doing? Daniel O. Okay, so some of those resonate with Daniel. So what would be the first thing? What would be the main thing that you're saying you're struggling with? Time, money, knowledge, moving from system to system. So we're 4 minutes away from this 15-minute candle closing. Three minutes. We'll get Sheriff, I need to press some buttons. It's hard sitting on your hands. Look, I mean, look, that's your little voice in your head talking to you. You know, ultimately, the thing that is it hard? Is it hard to do nothing? Or is it because you're sat in front of a screen, your mind's telling you that you need to do something? Remember, you're sat in front of a screen to do what? What's the purpose of sitting in front of this screen? Why are we sat here? We're not sat here to just talk to one another or to stare at candles or listen to music, right? We're here for one reason. Entering some 0.01 trades. Okay, I'll tell you the problem with that. The problem with that is you're creating bad habits now. It's not part of the plan. So every time you want to strengthen your discipline or strengthen your rules that you trade with, you need to abide by them. So every time you do something well and you do it according to the rules, you're basically strengthening that rod. Every time you do something that detriments it, you're weakening it, you're softening it. Okay, it's not your first time. Reason is your day job, scarce on the channel. Okay, I get that. Listen, ultimately we can't give up the hand that feeds us, right? We can't do that. Yeah, I mean, look, regardless, top wick, no top wick, there's no setup for me yet. So remember, we've got 1 minute. 1 minute for the 15-minute candle. Okay, if we get a top wick, we can look to sell. We gave the rules. If we get a top wick, we can look to sell. So now this order's not placed. I'm just putting it there. Okay, if we come back up, test the level, I'm going to place the order. Okay, there we go. Order is placed. Sell stop underneath those lows. So orders placed, guys. Create a nice little top wick. In terms of stop loss, we can bring that down. just brought it down above those highs, above that structure there. Oh, yeah. Are we going to get another one of the false breaks? Trade management. If I break the high, I'm going to close 50%. So if we break its own high, I'm going to close 50%. So just okay, there, I just closed 50%, guys. I just closed 50%, and I'm gonna give a second opportunity underneath the lows. So, second opportunity underneath the lows. Now, if the 15-minute candle closes above, there we go. That was the stop closed, so taken a small loss on that. Remember, we brought a stop down initially. In fact, that's something I do want to code a little bit better so I can see the when I place the second entry. So let's cancel. I'm going to leave it there for now. We've got 15 minutes to wait, see if we close back above. When we place the second, why is that? Okay, if we close above, guys, we'll be taking the buys. But sell stop is staying in whatever we've closed below. We reduced risk very quickly. So let's have a look. So break even on the day. It cost us $3,800, that one. So I've had two TP ones, so down $100 on the day. Now, if this 15-minute candle, so in 11 minutes, if this candle closes above, it's going to be the false break we were looking for, and buys. But remember, we always have to trade the setup. We never know this is going to be a false break until after the event. So this is where I always see people going, oh, we know it's going to be a sweep. No, we don't know. We have zero idea. If this market does something different to what it has done here previously, which is closed below, then we have to run with that system, which is the breakout. We created a top wick, tested the level, we sold underneath the lows. We brought our stop loss down just above the structure highs. When this candle broke its own high, we closed half, and then the next half was right up here. So aggressive risk management, went from risking about $9,000 down to $3,800. So this is something that I've been a little bit lazy on in August. I've basically let the markets take me out on a full loss too many times without active trade management, and that's because you get into maybe bad habits because you have a very good win streak, and then you just think, oh, okay, this trade's going to win. It's going to win regardless. Forget what prices tell me. It's going to win, and next thing you know, it comes and takes you out. I'd rather take a smaller loss here and then it goes again, or it reverses. We close back above, wait for a wick down. We'll buy above the highs and we'll delete this pending order. Yeah. Let's bring this down to above the current high for now. Nine minutes. Now, this order will get cancelled if this bullish candle closes back above the level. Okay, it'll get cancelled if we close above the level. We'll only buy if we close back above the level. Sells are back in, we replace the sell order because the setup's still valid, but I wanted to close it as soon as it broke the high and then went back above the level. So we're giving it a second opportunity. Okay, second opportunity, and we're in again. There we go, that's TP1. So that was a very quick TP1 there, guys. So look, if we just have a look, we're up, we secured $2,000, we're up 1,900. So remember, if we stick to the rules, it's all good, right? Let me know if you secured any pips there, guys. Dog's trying to get in. Come on. Alright, let's see if we can go down and hit that TP2. So we're currently what, 46.20. We're 50 odd pips up right now. Let's see if we can make that 100 pip TP2. Guys on TikTok, did you catch that? We secured $2,000 there, and we got 2,200, 400, 500 in open P&L. There we go, that's TP2. So we've secured $3,800. So $3,800, and we've got $1,700 in open P&L. Let's zoom out. Okay, so next support level we've got is about another 50-60 points away. So I'll do a manual close here, 50% if we get down there. Now and because we've had a strong move, I'm just going to bring the stop down above the high of that current candle. Yeah, I've dropped down. I just want to lock some profit in. So there we go. Yes, guys. Nice pip secured here. Nice pip secured. So this bottom blue line, I use a manual close. I'll use the MOC trade panel here to close 50% if we drop down there. So today we're currently up $3,700 on the day. If we get tagged out, we're going to lock in probably another $600, something like that. There we go, and that's it. We're out. Yeah, so just over. So we finished up with $4,500 profit on that trade there, guys. Nice little way to finish the session. We've got. Let's have a quick look. If I'm not going to do it, but basically you've got like 90 pips, 87 pips wick here. If the next candle goes up, taps this level, you can do a flip entry to fill the wick, or you could use the lower time frame, maybe like a 5 minute for a seller candle from up here to trade it back down into this range. Let me know what you finished up with there, guys. Yeah, I need to add the results. I need to add 1 win, 1 loss. So we're at 162, 54. Oops. 37 losses for the year and 83 wins for the year. Well, look, I mean, $15-minute buys if you get a nice buyer candle in here. So look, this is, I don't need this anymore. Oops. This one's done. New area of interest is here. So I would suspect price will come down. I would expect price to come down, test this area. Okay guys, in 1 minute. Okay, how many points do you have below here? Nah, not enough. Not enough. There is a sell opportunity underneath there, but there's not enough pips for me, so I'm going to leave that alone. Guys, that's it. Me done for today. Nice to finish off with a really strong trade. I'll be back tomorrow morning for members and tomorrow afternoon for YouTube. Now remember guys, there's only a few more days left, or well, today and tomorrow will be the last. Let me think. Yeah. In fact, tomorrow is going to be the last YouTube session this week. And then from Tuesday next week, YouTube and TikTok will be 3 days a week as opposed to 5 days a week. The other 2 days are going to go back to members only. Okay, so members are going to have Tuesday and Thursday, and non-members I'll be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so we are reducing the number of live streams to the public. If you wanted to get all sessions, then effectively best route is becoming a member. Now guys, the trade panel is now live for MT5. If you're looking for the trade panel and you want to make sure you've got some software that can help you place orders, have TP1, TP2, TP3 automatically set, closing 50% at specific prices, or more or less depending on the levels that are already pre-programmed in or according to our rules, but you can change those according to your dynamics. Auto break even set, and the same happens for buy at market, sell at market, buy limit, sell limit. It's a one-time fee, $97. Members have got a launch offer at £70, one-off fee. That's it. It's yours for life on the account that you're currently using. It is one per account. Any questions, drop me a WhatsApp, we'll explain. But yeah, this will definitely make your trading life so much simpler. Okay guys, that's it. Have a great day. Members, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. If there's any other setups like yesterday afternoon, I'll share them in the trade setup group. Okay, bye guys, take care. YouTube, TikTok, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
brother. So there's the little extra vial of growth that I've given you. I'm going to explain how to do that once we've done the test and the Retta. That needs to go in the fridge. You can keep the water in the fridge, it's safer. And the Retta True Tide needs to go in the fridge. The test can just be kept at room temperature, mate.